Shiva just stepped out from the ceremony, ran over here to our studios, and she's sitting across from me right now. Hello there.
Hello, Gloria.
This is a pretty big event, isn't it? Are there a lot of people gathered there?
There are. This is probably the biggest event of Vancouver Magazine so far. It's the 35th annual.
Wow.
And this year, there's over 700 people in that room.
Oh my.
That's a lot.
There's a whole lot of tension. And I know that, I have emceed it many, many times, and so have many of my CBC colleagues. And you can feel the tension cut like a knife once the awards start. People are on the edge of their seats. Please, please, pick me, pick me. So why don't we just go back a little bit and talk about the history of the Van Mag Awards?
Yeah, so 35 years. Now, it started off with Reader's Choices. They got rid of it. And this year, they're back. Essentially, you get a really lovely community feel where you get to have restaurant owners and chefs and sommeliers, bartenders, everybody in between in one room for one moment when normally they wouldn't get to be there. Now, I got to have a conversation with Stacey McLennan. Now, she was telling me all about why this is such a big deal. She's the editor-in-chief for Vancouver Magazine.
Opportunity to honor great food in different vibes. Like, not everybody who wants to go out for a great Italian meal wants the white tablecloth experience, and some do, and that's fantastic, and we have so many great nominees that can cover that. But there's also so much room for like a great red sauce joint or something that's doing something a little more casual and fun, and a Wednesday night with a little tumbler of red wine and some pasta, and you're happy. So yeah, it's so exciting. There's like 280 nominees this year, 80 categories. It's a lot. It's a lot, but.
So yes, that's Stacey McLaughlin. Sorry. Now, she was telling us about all of the different categories and how it is a lot this year.
80 categories.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
a whole lot of judging going on. But she brings up a really interesting point. This is not just the elite of Vancouver dining. A different kind of approach to award giving, I guess, than the Michelin Awards. This honors restaurants at all different levels, as it come as you are, walk in, take out, all this kind of thing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. So, and just how important are awards like this for the industry as a whole?
They've positioned themselves so well, especially around this time of year. This is the moment where we've just had a very slow season and even slower in history. And so now it's time where the sun's coming out. People want to hear that buzz. They want to go to the best new spot in their little neighborhood. They want to be able to go and see things that they normally wouldn't get to see. So you get to have something really special where you get to have the spotlight on small local producers that you normally would not get to have.
Right. Well, and we always love the buzz of, have you heard about the latest? This one's opening. There's a new kid on the block, that type of thing. And it's been a few very challenging years for the restaurant industry in particular, for businesses right across the board. And I'm talking pre-COVID, during COVID, and post, all of the closures and everything. How are people feeling? What was your general sense as you're sort of working the room?
It was a moment where people are so tired. They're so tired, but they want to celebrate. They love what they do so much, and they want to share that with the community. And then you have really big wins, and then you get some bittersweet news, just like moments ago, we found out this big news that you have Chiapino's. Chiapino's is one of the most widely known restaurants in the country for its Italian cuisine.
Down in Yale Town.
Right?
Yeah.
They won Best Upscale, and Chiapino just announced that they are closing in December.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
This is after a long time, like they're a mainstay, Pino Pastoraro, and he's won, I know he's won Best Chef at the Vancouver Magazine Awards, because I think I was there when he accepted that at one point. So Pino's is closing.
Right?
This just in. We could have led with this. This is the headline.
No. This is the thing.
Well, isn't this interesting? Because here we have, he's been in Vancouver for a long, long time. We were talking about Michel Jacob, who just wrapped up his time at Le Crocodile after 40 years as a, master chef at Le Crocodile. Again, accolades from across the city, across from France even. He's been recognized by the government of France for what he's brought to French cuisine in Canada and in British Columbia. So this is really an interesting change in times. I should mention Michel Jacob is going to be on the show in a couple of days as well. We're going to have him in and sort of reflect back on his 40 years in the industry. But for this to happen and this announcement to be made at a time when we're hearing about change in the industry, overall. Wow. So what? Now I'm still trying. I'm still
I
reeling
know.
from that one.
It's a lot.
What else? What else did you hear today?
You know, you get some really fun things. I got to see the best casual Mexican spot being Chancho. We have the best pastry chef, Chef Kenta of Boulevard. Boulevard also happened to win best seafood, and Annalena once again swept many categories. But you get to see some really small producers who normally wouldn't get to be seen. We actually just saw Kishimoto being announced as the best casual Japanese, and he went up there and he said, "Every year it's silver, but this was the year."
This was sweet. This
Right?
was sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Any others on your radar?
Oh my gosh, yes, we have so many. So this year as well, we had Reader's Choices Awards. So you get to have things like the best burger, Between Two Buns, best pasta, Ask for Luigi, best ramen, Danbo. And then going right back up, what was really huge was you got a really interesting category of Premier Crew. This is the best folks in the town.
See. From the ones that meet you at the door, take you
Yeah.
to your seat, give that little extra je ne sais quoi to your
Absolutely.
whole dining experience. It's not just about what's on the table, it's how you feel in the room and how you're made to feel welcome.
Yeah, and that's a big deal. Like that person that sometimes you go for the restaurant, you go for the food, but that person makes you feel so good. You want to go back for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to have a wide range here. You got Hannah Acton from our Burdock & Co. We also got to see White Spot, Shirley Fong. She's been there for years, and she got to be acknowledged, which was incredible.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I was someone who greets people at White Spot.
Yes.
That's fantastic
She's been there
news.
for years. Exactly.
I love that idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those were the big ones that I really, really loved. It was nice. It was surprising and different as well.
Okay. Did you talk to anybody else?
Oh, yes, I sure did. So I got to speak to Yuki Ida. Now, she is the owner of Sushi Mahana in North Vancouver. They're nominated for Best New Restaurant in North Vancouver. And she was telling me how exciting it is to be in the actual city that you live in and be nominated for an award that you normally wouldn't get.
We're nominated for the Best New Restaurant, and this is enough for us. It's like, and I don't go beyond that. They're wonderful food and wonderful people and wonderful drinks, and that's enough for me. It's just the overwhelming that we have been nominated in North Vancouver, and that means a lot to us.
And what was a big deal was that she actually told me that she learned English by listening to CBC and listening to you on the coast, which was incredible.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Yeah, that was very nice.